It's much better to be sincere versus being so serious all the time. I must do it. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I need to do this. It just take out the fun of it. Life is too short. Hello, beautiful soul. From my previous video, I had so many requests of creating this video, how to stay disciplined. Because of my monk mode protocol and how I've changed so much within only a short period of time, a little bit over 1 month. Now, let me tell you, I am not a natural disciplined person. I have to really put myself through a lot of training to get to this point today. However, I am a very dedicated person. You might be wondering, okay, and what does that have to do with this? How about let's replace discipline with dedicated? When we hear the word discipline, we naturally feel the need of resisting because just the word discipline by itself, it sounds so harsh. If you do research from Google, discipline also means rules, punishment, control, order, and strictness. Thank God English is my second language. So it's never hit me that hard until I literally researched for what it really means. No wonder why a lot of people have problem being disciplined. So to replace the word discipline to dedicated, a dedicated person is a person devoted and they are committed to their purpose, their heart and soul into the work they do. Isn't it sounds a lot better than discipline? It's about how to be dedicated, not just discipline. Trust me, it's a game changer when you start calling it dedicated versus discipline. Let's dive right in. Hi, my name's Delilah. Welcome to my channel. The power of awareness. First off, becoming dedicated and start with awareness. Catch yourself when you're not feeling the motivation to tackle those tasks. Don't label yourself as lazy. It could be deeper than that. Maybe it's how you were raised. In this case, we need to repair ourselves. If our mind has been programmed a certain way due to our brought up, then we need to unlearn and relearn again. So it's time to be your own parent. Unlearn the bad habit, hit that reset button. My biggest challenge for me is to reparenting myself because I grew up without both of my parents. They were absent. My grandma tried to raise me with the best capacity and the love that she can. However, I was not trained to be disciplined. My father would visit once a month and lecture me about discipline. But it was never enough for me because I was just a little kid. I needed constant reminder and somebody to be there for me, to teach me. I was messy and unorganized. I usually quit everything halfway through, get bored so easily. So discipline was just not in my dictionary. However, I was dedicated to things that I love to do, like drawing, designing, reading comic books, cooking, anything but school or subject that I wasn't interested in. I would always look at my classmate and other people and wonder, how can they keep their momentum going like that? How do they always finish their homework on time? How can they study for months, for days, and achieve such good grades? I wish I can love study, just like how I would love to read and draw, design comic books. Until now, I realized that I can. If I change the way I look at the work I have to do, this is how I learn to unlearn. Dig deep, my friends. Understand those underlying conditions that hinder yourself into being a dedicated person. It could be self-doubt, and this is very dangerous because deep inside, subconsciously, you already don't believe that you can do the work. Therefore, there's no point for you to continue to even try. Perfectionism. Do you know what perfectionism can do to your body? It could lead to heart disease. This is so ridiculous to expect everything to be perfect. How that would do, how the energy would make it so uncomfortable for your body because we can never be perfect. This shouldn't even be an excuse. You cannot expect perfection. You will always be stressing out. Do your best. That doesn't mean it has to be perfect. The next thing is to be afraid of failure. Gosh, please, you guys, you need to embrace failure. Because failure is the only way that will lead you to success. Would you laugh at a baby? Trash talk a baby from trying to walk, trying to speak? then why would you do it to yourself? Why would you look down on your own failure and think that this will define you? Failure is just another step leading you to success. There's no success without failure. Just like healing, you need to peel the layer and take a look what is the root cause, not just slap a bandage on and then hope for the best. It doesn't work that way. Let's talk about hormone and motivation. Ladies, especially, let's talk about our struggle. We can't expect to be motivated and dedicate all year round, especially during or before our menstrual cycle. It's science. You can't argue with it. So cut yourself some slack and remember, it's okay to have those off days. The week before my period, I don't even feel like doing anything. I don't feel the same motivation as the other weeks. I don't even want to get any of my work done. Not even half of what I'm supposed to do. My emotion is just off, how I feel and everything else. Even when I push myself to go to the gym and get some work done, bringing awareness during these time and allow it to be. Knowing you will be back stronger. Not just lady, even gentlemen. Men also have their days too. I am so serious. Even when they don't bleed, thank God. Could you imagine? That would be crazy. We're not machines, so allow yourself to have downtime. Don't dwell too long, however, and then get yourself back up with love, not beating yourself up. I will go detail into this with an example later. So that leads us to the next one. Connecting discipline with self-love. Instead of trashing yourself, wrap your action in a blanket of love. Let me illustrate. Party invitation versus work project. Trash talk versus self-love. Which one do you think will lead to better decision? Not surprise. Self-love. Here's an example. Being invited to a party, you know there will be drinking and you haven't been out for a while. However, there are big projects waiting for you and you need to finish by Monday. And you debating, you know that you're supposed to stay at home, but FOMO is hitting you and you really want to be out. You really want to have a drink. What do you do at this moment? Watch how you speak to yourself. If you choose the path of self-trash talk, what a lazy pig. You rather get butt drunk and spend the next day laying in bed hangover than put in the work. You never go anywhere with your life. You're so lazy. You're pathetic. You know what you're going to do after this? You are going to think, I'm already bad. Might as well be bad. Why do I need to be good for? Why bother? You see how crazy it is? Self-trash talk yourself. Now imagine a self-love approach, okay? This is how you're going to talk to yourself. Hey, I love you. I know you really want to do this, but I want to protect you. And I know this project is so important to you. I don't want you to harm your body with substances. You won't have the same energy to work on the project the next day. You will fall behind and then you will stress out and it will affect your future performance. I love you too much to let that ever happen to you. Always ask what a person who loves themselves will do and you will get the answer. Do you feel the differences? The self-love path encourages positive choices and nurture a mindset that support your dedication journey versus having someone who beat you down telling you that you already suck. Might as well just take off and go party and have fun. It's like having your own cheering best friend being there next to you and support you in every way. It is powerful and transformative. The next thing, let's talk about language. Language matters. Let's say you should replace I should with I want to, I get to. I should go to the gym. I want to go to the gym. I should eat healthy. I get to eat healthy. And if you're extreme like me, okay, then you can be replacing I should with I must. I should focus on my health. I must focus on my health. I should work on my content next week. I must work on my content next week. The urgent tone is real. Find out what worked for you and watch how it changed your mind. Next thing is to reward yourself. Don't underestimate the power of rewarding. So create a reward system. Dedicate yourself to that checklist. And the end of the day, treat yourself. Netflix, call a friend, even having an ice cream, dinner, online shopping. The possibilities are endless. Knowing there's a reward waiting for us at the end of the rainbow definitely get the journey more exciting. So the next thing is tackle your hardest work first. Dedicate the hardest work, and then moving on to the easier one will create satisfaction, momentum, and confidence. You ask me why to put myself through intense exercise. Why do you always have to take the ice shower in the morning? I don't get it. Do you think I like it? Do you really think that I enjoy pain that much? But you know what? It's how it's worked for me. I have to put myself through that, the hardest thing. The monster, beat the monster first, and later on everything else will become a lot easier. Piece of cake. Meditate, read, learn, and work out early in the morning, and then focus on intense work for the next few hours. When half of my day pass, I can ease out the rest of my day while having a natural dopamine boost because I've made myself proud, falling deeper in love with myself. Next one is distraction. Put away no distraction. I even set a timer to check my phone, so I don't allow myself to check my phone, and I try my best to stick with it. Focus on your task without interruption. Trust me, your productivity will thank you later. Next one is to overcoming resistance. Starting is the hardest, just like how you ride a bike. And you just have to climb up the mountain like this. And it's so uncomfortable. There's so much resistance. But the minute that you pass over that hump, you get to slide down. You will get to enjoy the wind, breeze in your face, and the feeling of achievement where you climb that mountain with all your strength, and then it will become easier. So just start. And then I also have the 3-minute rule. If I don't want to do it, I'll just do it for 3 minutes. Usually when I sit down and do it for 3 minutes, I'm not going to stop because now I'm like, what's the point of me stopping? I'm already doing it. I'm just going to read 1 page of the book. Most likely, I'm not going to read 1 page. I will continue to read more. So just do whatever it takes. Find out a way to make yourself start the task that you're supposed to be doing. And then, of course, this is 5-second rule for Mel Robin is coming in. When I wake up in the morning, I don't want to get out of bed. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You don't give your brain the time to resist. Just get up and do it, and it will happen. It's so uncomfortable, but the feeling of rewarding is on another level. And that's where those natural dopamine that you create yourself so that you will have the motivation to keep going. Because you need to understand that motivation come and go. It is not consistent. Your mindset is what will continue to push you going. Last but not least, this is something very important. I want you to enjoy everything you do. I know. It's like, really? It's so much work. It's like being disciplined. No, being dedicated. Okay? So if you enjoy the work that you do, you romanticize everything that you do. Oh, reading this book's gonna bring me to the next version of myself. I will soon be my future self, and she will be so proud of me. I will achieve all the accomplishment that I deserve. I will look at myself in the mirror and be even more proud of myself for who I am today. The result is waiting for me. Just romanticize it. Make it sound like the best love story that you ever crossed. Seriously, it's much better to be sincere versus being so serious all the time. I must do it. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. I need to do this. It just take out the fun of it. You know, life is too short. Yes, we live to learn, to earn, to return. But that doesn't mean we can't enjoy the process while we are in it. So do whatever it takes. Add a little fun in everything you do. Make it silly. We don't have to be serious all the time. Stay lively and have fun. This is also why I stopped making such serious video. I'm just adding my humor in, and I'm not trying too hard. This is really who I am in person. If you talk to any of my friends, I'll be watching my old video and be like, do you really talk like that? And I'll be sending it to my friend and like, why are you so serious? So now, you know what? I'm gonna be the goofy person that I am. And Why can't I talk about discipline without making a little joke out of it, right? Okay, that's all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed the video. I genuinely hope that you find the joy in everything you do and you find a way in what I share and find your own way so that you can keep your momentum, your motivation going, and you can get all that you want to achieve, all the tasks, checklists, so you can reward yourself. Sending you so much love and light. If you think anybody who needs this video, come on, let's share it. Let's create more motivation and let's help each other to get better, to be better, and to be dedicated to the task, to the goal, to the future that we are destined to be. Building dedication, discipline, take time. The more you practice, the better you will get at it, and the more you will love yourself. The more your confidence will rocket to the sky. Sure, there will be setback, but what doesn't have setback in life? Every successful person has a foundation built on dedication and focus. So don't give up. Go out there and dedicate yourself to all the greatness that is waiting for you. You've got this. Bye. See you in the next video.